Good morning, all you beautiful souls out there. This is Sherry at Soul Conscious Tarot. It's morning here. A good day to everyone out there, whether wherever you are in the world and whatever time zone you may be watching this in or day. So obscurity, something. I'll definitely have to get some more coming through here. Nothing's coming through right away, but I am seeing this person almost wanting to hide. It's almost like a denial energy, interesting enough. It's like somebody wanting to bottle up and not speak about something or not share something. Maybe this is you, maybe this is someone connected to you, but it definitely is almost giving me that Seven of Swords energy of somebody that is just wanting to keep things to themselves, not really wanting to talk about something. It could be not wanting to talk about the fact that they see a future with you. They see, this wasn't intended to be a love reading, but yeah, I gotta speak to what comes through in the energy. But it is about someone that's wanting to build with you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It could just be someone that is wanting to build, that is secretly thinking about the foundation they have with you. So this could be, this could be a job. It could be a boss. It could be a friend, a relative, or it could be indeed a lover. It really is talking about just someone who is secretly thinking about the relationship, the foundation, the relationship between you and them, and that maybe it's not where they want it to be. That's what they're thinking about. That's what they're keeping secret is they don't like where things are between you and them right now. Spying, they could be trying to get information on you to see what you're up to, see what you're doing. Okay, this could, with that coming out, it could definitely be someone you're connected to romantically. That is thinking about if you're looking for a connection, if you've been wanting one, it could be someone thinking about wanting to start a connection with you. Or if it's somebody from your past, realizing that the foundation that you and them built upon was not long lasting, it wasn't enduring, that something needed to change. The foundation, the structure of the relationship, the dynamic of the relationship needs to change. But they're spying on you, watching you, trying to figure out what's the best way forward. They're trying, it's almost like they're being secretive because they're trying to come up with a strategy, is what I'm getting, if this is somebody that you're romantically connected to. If it's not romantic in nature, it's still kind of the same thing. It's somebody that's kind of watching you, spying on you, seeing what you're up to, because maybe they feel like you have changed in some way. And because they see that change in you, they're like, how can we fix this? Or how can I, what is he or she going to think if I come in, like what kind of reaction am I going to get? I think that's what they're trying to gauge. I think they're trying to gauge the reaction. You know what? I don't know why I don't normally do this, but I'm being told to cut the deck. Where are you? Yep, that's somebody being elusive. Deception again. It's like somebody it's somebody interesting enough. Um we all have the ability to be manipulative. We all have the ability to, whenever we want our way, whenever we want something bad enough, it's very hard. I don't care who you are. It's very hard to stay in your true integrity, to really stay integral when you really want something really badly. Um, we tend to sometimes tell white lies. We tend to fib a little. We tend to exaggerate. We tend to, manipulate the situation so to try and sway it to go our way. Now, that doesn't mean that our intentions are necessarily bad. It just means that, sometimes we're willing to use whatever strategies we know will work to get our way, to get things to go in our favor. And I feel like this is what, this is somebody with the dishonesty and deception. This is someone, that's what's coming in, is someone who is maybe weaving a web to try and get you to sway you toward their line of thinking. It could be someone that's telling you something, playing on your emotions, knowing that it's going to affect you, knowing that it's going to harbor some kind of feelings that will go in their favor. It's like playing on your emotions kind of thing. But I don't feel like it's necessarily from a bad place. Although it is very strategic in nature, because this person, not only did we have this elusive card, but we also had, what was it, evasive, or that, what was it, evasive? I don't even remember now. But I'm also seeing hoping came out twice, conflicting, shocking. That this could be something, a twin flames. Again, this definitely could be a twin flame connection, definitely for some of you. So, what we did have that, like there is somebody trying to be secretive, I think was the card, elusive, secretive, they're keeping they're keeping things under wraps, okay? Um, Whoever this is, for most of you, it's going to be romantic in nature, um, just because of the twin flames card coming out, or it could be somebody you just have a deep soulmate tie with. But it is talking, this wants to talk about somebody who is trying to come in, but they're coming in a way that they're wanting things to go in their favor between you and them, because they're wanting to establish a new connection. Well, even if it's somebody they're wanting to reestablish the connection, but in a way that it's going to be, we did have that foundation card. So it really is about, wanting to build a more solid foundation, but they don't realize. I think this is somebody who doesn't realize that the way they're going about doing it is what is actually harboring or hindering the success of the connection, because they're doing it in a way that isn't mutually beneficial. They're doing it in a way to get what they want. A little bit of selfish energy there. Like I said, I don't feel in the energy that the person's intentions are bad. I just feel like maybe they don't know, maybe they never learned how to build a foundation on something that is, based on, just putting your cards on the table and be honest, be really just upfront and honest about how you feel and what's going on. Maybe they've always been taught that, or they realized in their life that, you know, if they did certain things, um, in certain ways, that always got them what they wanted. And that's what a lot of manipulation and strategy things come from. It comes from people learning behaviors that help them get their way, and they know they always work, so they tend to continue doing them because it's always what's always worked for them. So that's what they fall back on. That doesn't mean that they have bad intentions. Like I said, it's just a way that they've learned how to deal with things, which maybe isn't the best way, especially when it comes to relationships, because it can be, in a sense, it can be a bit manipulative, or I should say, come across as being manipulative, because it kind of is in a way, because they are being strategic and they are trying to get their way. It's not about the mutually beneficial, make sure both people are getting what they want in the situation. They're making it all about themselves, and that's the rub right there. That's the when the rubber hits the road, that's the problem. That's really the heart of the matter, but they're not seeing that that's the heart of the matter. I think with the cat coming out here, like this is giving me that strong high priestess vibe of somebody who is very insightful, that has a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight, somebody that cats can see through things. And so I feel like you're my collective, you're people that can see through the bull. And so I feel like when this person approaches, or if they come back around, you're going to see what they're doing for what it is. And hey, if you're like me, you'd be like, why does this person have to do this? It's like, why can't they just be real? And I think that's what you're wanting. You're in a space, I think, collective, you're in a space where, you just want people to be real and honest with you. You're tired of the games. You're tired of the manipulative tactics. You're tired of people being out for themselves. You're just looking for people to be real with you. It's like, I'm done with this. I'm done playing games with others. I think that you've grown wiser, and you're in that high priestess energy collective of, I'm done with all that. Like, you've healed those aspects within you, and you're like, you have found your true authentic self, and you're just like, this is me, take it or leave it. I'm going to be real with you, you be real with me, and you just want that honesty, that realness. And I think that's what's coming through strongly is just the message that you're in this. I don't want to deal with the crap anymore. You need to come toward me correct and true and honest and upfront, or I really just, I'm done. I'm getting that energy. And this poor person, um yeah, that they're afraid of missing out. So we have, I'm gonna go ahead and get all the cards out on the table here. I already am seeing what's coming through here, and we'll go over the cards. But we have, to start off, we have the Hangman, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I do like that that's coming out. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Swords, or no, sorry, the Four of Swords. Um, so um, the the message is coming through here. So we have with the Chariot clarifying the Hangman. Hangman's all about getting a new perspective, gaining a new perspective on something, and then wanting, and I like, it's almost like an enlightened perspective. And I feel collective, I feel this is your energy. I feel that strongly coming through, that because there's this elevated feeling here with the Hangman and the Chariot. There's this elevated feeling that reminds me of this cat energy, the high priestess energy, that I'm feeling off of this card at the moment. And then and then we have the Two of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Swords, which, the Two of Swords is about, can be denial, which I did talk about. Somebody that might be in denial, a bit of denial, not wanting to see things the way they are, wanting to, they're, with the Seven of Swords is strategy. So this is somebody who's not seeing the correct strategy, or it could be the fact that, if this is you, which it seems like, this is almost is talking more about you. It really is like, I am not, it's like blocking. I'm not going to choice, because Two of Swords is, it choose or a choice usually. And this is about not seeing a choice. This is like blocking, because they have a blindfold on. I'm not going to see or recognize or deal with anyone that comes incorrectly, that wants to play games, that wants to be secretive, that wants to come in with a strategy, manipulative, trying to get their own way. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm going to block. I'm going to close my eyes and just not, I just don't want to deal with these type of people anymore. That's what the energy is kind of saying here right now. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups can be, it can be apathy, but it can be also like just not, your heart's not in it. Okay, your heart's not in something. And so this is saying your heart is not in working or building with people that come in incorrect, you know. And then we have the four. I keep wanting to say this is, I keep seeing the Three Swords and wanting to say that's three swords, but the fourth sword is laying down here on the ground. But look at how he's looking at those three swords. He's looking at the pain. So this is like giving me the kind of like, I'm looking at that what has happened in my relationships in the past. And this doesn't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to apply just to romantic situations. You know, our friends can hurt us, our family members can hurt us. It's looking at this pain, you know, looking at it. But this is the Four of Swords. It's about being in a place of healing, you know, taking that time out to really look at things, get that higher perspective, really understand and learn the lessons, learn something from the situation, learn something from the pain, and gain that wisdom. And it's when we gain that wisdom, then we pick that fourth sword up, and because it is fallen to the ground. And so it's like trying to understand where that fourth sword goes. And then this is clarifying the Six of Cups. So again, like, this is, like I said, this is the remember, this is about memories and remembering things, and can be, it can be a card of remembering good times, like focusing on missing something from our past, kind of that reminiscing of the past. But this is coming in reverse. So it's telling me with this Four of Swords, clarifying it, you're healing things from the past. You're not going to let things from your past no longer dictate the way you walk in the world. You're no longer going to allow other people to hurt you in the same way, because you're healing this. You're healing things from your past wounds. I really like this. This is saying that there's some serious healing going on, and there is some awakening. A changes going on of you seeing, as a collective, my viewers, of seeing, where things need to change in your life so that you can have a better life going forward. Understanding that the strategies, the games, the tactics that we all employ or play to get our own way isn't beneficial. It isn't working. It isn't what is going to be helpful going forward. That going forward, it is about working and collaborating with others from our true authentic self, from being upfront and honest, not playing the games, not being manipulative, not just being yourself, being honest, being upfront, just showing up with love and kindness, and working towards something. You're only going to want to work, oh, I hit the camera, you're only going to want to work and collaborate and build a team, or collaborate, work with somebody or people or things that are come in an honest way. So if you're a cross watcher watching this, if this isn't your reading, if you're here wondering what's going on with someone else, then this is to say this person is somebody that just isn't gonna, if you're coming in with any strategies or tactics, charm, try and win them over, to try and sway things in your favor, it's not going to work for you. It really is about being, just raw and honest and being yourself. If you can't just come in a way that's not trying to get one over on this person, or get them to do something you want, that's not going to go in your favor. You're not going to have success, is what's coming through. So I mean, that's the message that wanted to come out today. I think the message that wanted to come out came out. I don't think there's any need to clarify it, because I really feel this is talking about you, my collective, of this, just saying, because we're looking at the energy right now of saying you're still healing some things, but you've healed enough that you've gained this perspective now, that what the way you need to move forward. And this is also like to let somebody maybe connected to you, if they're a cross watcher, watching for you, that you have changed, you have indeed changed. They're picking that up, and they're sensing that change within you, which has got them frightened, which has got them in that trying to strategize, how can I do things differently? Because like, I can see the collective has changed. I can see they're doing things differently, they're walking differently, they're behaving differently. So what do I need to do to win them over? So it's not they're it's interesting. It's like they're just coming from the wrong perspective, and instead of just saying, hey, I like you, let's just do this and see where it goes. Let's just be real with each other. Just show up and be real, and let things flow naturally. They're trying to manipulate the situation. They're trying to get things to go in their favor. And that's where they're going to fail, because you, my collective, have healed this need to play games anymore. That you're done with the cat and mouse, okay, so to speak. You're done with, playing these cat and mouse games. I'm not going to chase you, I'm not going to run. I'm sitting here perfectly still waiting, watching for you to come in correctly. If you've got to come in correctly, come in right, or then I don't have time for you. It's like, that's what I'm getting. So we are going to do today, we are going to do our yes or no question. So if you have a yes or no question that you would like to ask Spirit today, you can pause the video if you need time to think of that question. And then I'll get the answer for you here in a second. So by the way, these are timeless readings. So whenever you have shown up and watched these, there may be something in this message for you. And I also want to let you know, if it resonated with you, please hit the like button, subscribe. It always helps all of us out here. It helps push our videos out to more people, so more people get the benefit of the messages. So what's our answer to our yes no question today? A no. Your ideas are rejected, not satisfied with the result. That actually goes very well with this reading, honestly, of saying, your ideas are rejected. And I think, this all is about coming in with this integrity. I feel like this whole reading is about integrity and someone sitting in their integrity and their authenticity, and someone else isn't quite there yet, or someone they're connected to, someone you're connected to, the collective is connected to. So one person is elevated, and the other person hasn't. So there's this disconnect because you're both on different levels, because one person is risen above the bowl and the other person hasn't. They haven't gotten to that level of awareness yet, or awakening yet. But with your question, it's just saying that the ideas, now I'm getting, so what I'm getting from this card, interesting enough. Okay, so whatever your question was, the way I'm reading this, no, because I love that they put these little things here, because it actually it helps with it triggers my intuition to give you more insight into the no, or the yes, or whatever. So what this is telling me is the no might be that you might be blocking yourself from gaining the results that you want. The reason that your ideas are being rejected is not an external no, it's an internal no. So it's telling me that there's something within you, my collective, that whatever question you asked, there's something within you that's blocking the results that you're wanting, because you're not satisfied with the results. So what is it in this situation, in this question that you asked for? Where within you are you feeling the resistance on doing this or getting this? Okay, so if this is something you really desire and it hasn't manifested in your life, that means that there's something blocking it. There's something within you that is blocking it. Maybe you don't believe that you're going to get this. That happens to a lot of people. I mean, I'm guilty of it. There's certain things that I don't believe are going to happen. And because of that, we keep those things from happening in our life because we're blocking them. We're blocking that energy coming through because we don't believe it. Because we've been rejected, or we're not getting the results that we want. We're trying and trying and trying, and we're not getting the results that we want, but we don't understand why. And it's because the rejection is coming from within. It's coming saying that we don't deserve it. We don't believe that we deserve whatever it is. So that's the no. So that, hopefully that helps you understand whatever question you asked, why that no is there. So it's really talking about going within and figuring out, why do you feel like you don't deserve what it is you asked for? Okay. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this helps you in some way. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my friends. Love you lots.